Hello everyone and welcome to another YachtWay Spotlight. We all have our favorites and this is one of ours. Mulder Favorite, a brand new model which we are going to take you on a journey of a lifetime so you will see how far in terms of details and finishes one brand can go. Come with us and let's take a look. Wherever you sit in this boat, you discover these little elements that have been nicely integrated into the boat. Like everything you touch on this boat, you're being reminded that you are not on any boat. Before we get started, this video is brought to you by YachtWay, the global yacht marketplace. YachtWay is where you do not just find boats like these for sale worldwide, you can apply for financing, get matched with a lender that fits your credit profile, earn cash back, and get the rates lenders actually quote you. You can also connect with insurance providers, including A-rated underwriters from leading markets like Lloyd's of London. Find, finance, and insure your next yacht on YachtWay. Now back to the video. We're starting a walkthrough of the Mulder Favorite all the way from the aft deck now. First off, you have a staircase that leads to the deck area or aft deck, and between the staircases where you have a large tender storage which can fit a tender up to 3.5 meters. On both sides, you have some elements here for the water systems. So here, if you want to hook up a water system, you can easily do that, for example, a hose. And on the other side is where you have access now to a shower, outdoor shower, and obviously cold and hot water control. Into these holders here, you can put a ladder, so an easy way to get back into the boat or go down into the water. Both sides, you can see these large cleats. Once again, these are polished to mirror perfection. The great thing about having these cleats all the way in the back corners is when you're docked now, you don't have to climb over cleats that, or from the lines that would perhaps run from here, which would make the onboarding extremely complicated. Now, once you take the steps up, first off, on your starboard side, you have a nice little locker here. So if you want to maybe store some lines here or whatever small nitty-gritty, you can easily do that. And to make sure nobody's going to fall off the boat, you have actually a nice gate over here, obviously one on either side. Now, the cool little trick about these gates is once they are open, they sit inside this rubber mount here, so they stay locked and they won't be vibrating or anything because obviously the rubber absorbs all the shock. To close it, just like this, and now it keeps everybody safe on board. And plus, what you also have is a small storage box here, so maybe you want to grab quickly lines or anything. This is a nice place to keep everything tucked away. And once you've taken now your steps up towards the aft lounge area, again, you can change these cushion colors whichever way you like. Oh, I mean, they're so comfortable, you know? Yeah, the backrest is like a perfect height. Great to come here, lounge around. What's great about this boat is you can change by making it feel like an indoor-outdoor living by just pushing a button, and this window slides all the way down, giving you plenty of fresh air that goes in and out from the cabin. Plus, of course, you have your sliding door here as well. At the top, if you notice, you have a light post and your radar systems, etc. If you have low bridges, especially maybe in US, if you would want to do a great loop, this would be the perfect boat for that. You can also fold down this entire light post and the radar mast so you can get through the low bridges. Now, right underneath your hardtop is where you also have your dining area here, L-shaped seating, and I mean, this is, I tell you, you want to just come here, grab a bite to eat, maybe grab your laptop, do some work, and if you're ready to lounge, you can actually push a button and this table goes all the way down. You put the filler cushion on top and this becomes a large sunbed. Right across from your dining area is where you have your outdoor little sink here. Pull this all the way up. Boom, now you can rinse off your hands. Maybe you want to fill it with ice, keep your rosé inside, whatever you may need. If you need to store anything additionally, you have an additional storage right below the sink as well. Stepping inside the Mulder Favorite, first off, you have an abundance amount of space above your head. everywhere you walk in this boat, and you will see it as we walk through the cabins down below as well. It's something that you will never find on any other boat in this size range that at least we have been on board of. Correct us in a comment down below if there is a boat that has more headspace. First off, once you get inside, this very inviting warm tones and this timber woodwork is something that just makes you want to stay on this boat for an extended period of time. First off, you have a large fridge drawer here, so if you want to keep your wines, etc., everything stored away, this is the perfect place to do that. More storage obviously here, and electrically high load TV. So whatever TV you want to watch, you can easily do that because you have a large U-shaped seating area here. This table is significantly higher than I have seen on other boats. Obviously you can put it down, it becomes a big, like a lounge bed, but it goes significantly higher than most tables on the boats that I've seen. What I also have never seen is usually these cushions, they just end as squares, but what they have done here is actually, you can see they taper down to fill the gap in between the cushions, and the curvature of the cushions below matches the curvature of the backrest. I mean, this, I tell you, these are the little details that you would see more and more on this boat the more time you spend on it. And I bet you that the owner picked every single detail that you see here and made sure that it matches exactly what he's looking for.
It's a total match.
Keep looking over here, and the AC grills here, same thing. They're timber grills, custom made just for this boat. I mean, this is, you'd never look here unless you look here. And when you do, it's pleasing to the eye. Stepping out from the dining area, and one more thing to show you here in the bar counter is an ice maker. And right below the ice maker is where you have your systems cooling here. And same thing, you see the grills like you saw behind the cushions. Again, this is, you would literally have to look down to find these little details. And looking down, you also have like a book storage right underneath the helm station, which we'll come back to in a second. But this is nicely lit up inside. You keep all your nice books there, perhaps. Close it up just like this. And even more storage right below here as well. Now heading towards the helm station, and you can see the curvature of the backrest matches with the curvature of the table that you saw before, and also all the curves that are leading us downstairs, which will come back. But first off, you have a footrest, so you have a nice place to keep your feet while you're captaining this thing around. Great visibility out, obviously large windows everywhere you go and everywhere you look, so there's no blind corners or blind spots on this boat. Steering wheel, obviously once again custom made. You have your throttle controls, VHF systems, Raymarine displays right in front of you, and obviously your autopilots, etc. Everything is within arm's reach, as well as your side power bow and stern thrusters. Now the helm station itself is all covered with leather, and you can see this nice stitching. This same leather carries around all around the cabinetry here and right across from it as well. As we're heading towards the bow now, I do want to point out you have these nice pin lights, so illuminates this whole walkway. Talking about walkways, you can see how deep these walkways are. Very high gunnels, and also even higher grab rail, which I do not want to put my fingerprints on because this is perfectly polished here, but you can just see how protected and cradled you are as you walk around this boat. Now, two large window pieces here, and of course you have your two large windshield wipers, but what you can also do is, and you will show it once we're inside, you can put curtains down not just on the sides but also all the way forward, so you can really give yourself a private area inside and nobody is going to be looking into the boat. All the way at the bow, what you can do is add cushions on top of this synthetic teak here, so it gives you plenty of place to lounge around, or just remove the cushions and keep this very nice classic Mulder design all the way forward. What you also have all the way at the forward is storage boxes, and not just any storage boxes. You can nicely see over here how they have done all the finishings. You can see the aluminum stringers running over here. You also have a shore power access, A lot of marinas in Europe and especially in Holland, you have a bow in, so it's nice to drag your power cord right from here rather than from the aft, which obviously you do have an option for that as well. But a great place to keep your lines nicely stored, as well as having a chain box for your chain as well. And of course, between the two latches is where you have your anchor system and of course your Maxwell winch for the anchor chain right in the dead center. Stepping down from the main salon now, taking this very nice long skating staircase down, and first off on your port side is where you are greeted with a large galley area which has a full-on dishwasher, proper fridge, and of course plenty of storage, and not to mention a 4-burner cooktop with a range right at the top of that. All the materials, as you can imagine, are absolutely perfection. The finishes of everything is beyond what you will see on a lot of different brands. Mulder has a lot of experience. We said it before, they started back in 1938, so all of the boats that they've built over decades, almost 100 years in a not too distant future. So you can see all this experience is being poured into these boats, and this is perhaps the pinnacle of what you can find in terms of gentleman's boat, just talking about finishes alone. Now right across from your galley area is a little L-shaped seating area, but before we go there, I do want to point out how much space I have above my head. It feels like this boat is perhaps over 100 foot long because of the volume of interior space you have. I mean, this is a great place. You just come down here, tuck under. You still have a great visibility out because you have windows on both sides, which are now larger than they were in the previous models, on the smaller one, which we did last year. But you also have the sliding sunroof, which you saw before. You have a great view out from here. And actually, if you look, the curvature of the ceiling that leads to below deck matches the curvature of the sunroof that is right above us. This is a cool detail. And these are the things I feel like wherever you sit in this boat, you discover these little elements that have been nicely integrated into the boat. And also integrated into the wall is where you have a frame TV. And again, nicely textured wall paneling right above over here. Not just a wood slab attached to the wall, but textured canvas to give you this wavy look. And I can only imagine during the outings, the water outside will nicely reflect all over this wall. And again, same thing with AC grills here. Nicely custom-made timber slats. This is beautiful. Heading all the way towards the owner's cabin now forward, same thing. Even when you step from one room to another, even the doors themselves are way higher than you would normally expect them to be. Stepping inside, first off, you have a large skylight right above you. Again, letting in a lot of natural light. You have I want to say this is a queen plus size bed. Again, easy way to walk around it. Even if you take a step up, you still have place above your head. All leather covered here. You have a light switch control, obviously extra storage, and of course portholes to let in natural light. And if you want to get extra privacy, you can actually close down all these blinders as well. On both sides, you have storage areas, so you hanging clothes, etc. Everything is nicely, neatly tucked away. Plus, of course, you have a frame TV right in front of your bed. Stepping into the shower area now. There's some cool tricks over here, other than the floor being heated, but you also have a heated towel rack. And the way it works, you just twist this button here, and you choose your temperature. And there's like a little red light over there indicating that it's on. So this owner can literally go to ski, come to the boat, and heat up his towels for the next adventure. Stepping into the shower area now, and a couple things I want to point out other than the size of it is the rain shower, the height of the rain shower, and the nice design of the head itself. It looks like a sun almost. Eh? Also, nice design on the handheld wand. So if you could just touch it, it has this super cool texture on it. Like everything you touch on this boat, you're being reminded that you are not on any boat. Yeah? And your faucet controls right over here as well. Now heading out from the owner's cabin towards the guest cabins now. Mulder being a custom builder, you can change the configuration of the floor planning here, whichever way you really like it. If you would want to have a full beam owner's cabin aft, you can easily do that. This one has 2 guest cabins, but before we head there, I want to show you this. You have washer dryer in the boat, so again, you can stay out for extended period of time. And I love how this door tucks away, so it's out of your sight when not in use. Pull this back out, just like this, close it up. And on the other side of the washer dryer is where you have a large storage bins over here, which are very deep. So again, you can store everything away over here and stay offshore for a very long time. Now, all the way aft is where you have 2 guest cabins with 2 twin beds in either of them. The main difference is just that one has an ensuite and the other one has the bathroom right next to the room. But once you're inside, again, plenty of headspace. Wherever you step, it feels ultra spacious. All the wall paneling once again gives you this like a linen finish textured. Leather paneling right below that, and your timber slats of the wood right around, breaking this nicely apart. Storage bins on the side. Once again, plenty of place to keep everything nicely stored at, and an additional storage bin right over here for hanging clothes, and a drawer right below as well. But before we head into the ensuite now, I do want to point out the door handles. And I never thought that I would be talking about the handles being comfortable, but these are so comfortable, you would kind of want to open the doors because, I mean, they just perfect fit into your hand.
Perfect. Perfect.
Right? So stepping inside, same thing like in the owner's cabin. No materials have changed or made it look like it's cheaper or anything. You carry on the same exact finishes in every single bathroom, including your towel hanger heater. Now, stepping out from the first guest cabin, you have the exact same one like I mentioned on the other side, and the head is right across from your laundry area. Stepping inside, same exact finishes once again, plus a large window like you saw in the first guest cabin. Now, before we head back out, some may think, well, you need also a proper freezer on this boat. Well, good news, because you have one right over here. So you have 4 freezer drawers. This is minus 15 degrees right now. Nicely once again tucked away. Yeah? And more storage right below the staircase as well. And now it's time to go check out the engine room. So the first off, we open these 2 latches just like this, lift it up. Voila, look at this staircase. This is literally feels like this boat has a draft of, like I mentioned, 8 meters, but no, it's 1.5 meters. You take the staircase down, and you can literally walk around, walk inside the engine room. Look at this. Voila. All the cabling that you see, this is a pure artistry. This is not just a mechanical room. This is somebody who was literally playing art with wiring. Everything is nicely labeled, as you can imagine. Your bilges, everything is, by the way, all the bilges are individually controlled. So whichever bilge you want to control, you can easily do that. By the way, it's V-drive, and you're using in Volvo Penta engines. This was a full thorough walkthrough of the Mulder Favorite. If you enjoyed the video, then hit the like button down below. And if you want to see more videos just like this, then hit the subscribe button. And as always, if you're looking to buy your perfect yacht or your perfect Mulder, then visit YachtWay.com. It is the most modern yacht listing platform in the entire world where you can browse boats like these. As always, thank you for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.